Hello, and welcome to a fresh and filial episode of Name That Wine. I'm Rob Frisch, writer of the award-winning wine blog oddbacchus.com.
And I'm Liz Barrett. I write the blog called what'sinthatbottle.com, and I'm a certified specialist in wine. I don't even know what the word filial means, for one thing, so don't feel bad if you don't know either. But you know what I do? You know why I don't know? Because my level is People Magazine, and that's what inspired us this week.
Oh my goodness, what are we even doing?
Well, you know, Mother's Day is coming.
Mother's Day.
And I was reading People Magazine, and I saw Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, and I was like, oh my gosh, why don't we do English sparkling rosé for Mother's Day in honor of what will be England's newest mother by Mother's Day? She's supposed to have baby's supposed to pop out any day now.
Indeed.
I'm guessing that you're going to do some drinking with your own mother on Mother's Day.
Well, who better to drink with than Mother?
Than Mom. So
she's the one who taught me to drink.
An English toast instead of a French toast.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's one bad pun after another today.
And you know, these wines are in fact from Sussex.
Yes.
Where Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan, they're the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
They are.
Which is in southern England. And English sparkling wine, I imagine many of you are thinking, what? Can they possibly make anything drinkable in England? Like, is that a thing?
Right. It is a thing.
It's a thing.
There have been wineries making sparkling wine in Sussex, which is south of London, and it's not that far from the coast. For what? I want to say like 40 years, as long as 40 years now.
The first commercial vineyard in England started in 1952. But, I mean, records, if you go back to the medieval period, you can find records. The wines were apparently very coveted the 12th to the 14th century when there was a bit of a warming period. And then there was the Black Death and Little Ice Age, and that was that.
I think literally because of global warming, it is now warm enough in the south of England for grapes to ripen, and they're using Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, like the classic grapes that Of Champagne.
Of Champagne, which is just across the English Channel. Well, not exactly, but it's a northern wine region in France. And it has the same sort of geological situation with this limestone formation that extends up into England. So the soil is very similar, the climate not that different.
Right.
And in fact, as we both know, we've been to London in the not so distant past. English sparklers can certainly compete with any champagne.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're really good.
And they are getting more available in America.
Yes, so these are both American available.
Our friends at H2 Vino, one of our favorite importers here in Chicago, gave us some fantastic samples, and we decided, I mean, Mother's Day, it's like drink pink, right?
Well, right.
And we don't know which is which. We know one is Digby and one is Bolney Estate are the two brands.
Right. One is a negociant, which means that they source their grapes
own their own vineyards.
They source their grapes from other vineyards, and then the other, Bolney, I think is estate fruit. They are both vintage.
They are both vintage.
I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out.
Right, because we're not familiar with the harvest. Okay, number one. They're both, they're totally different colors.
They really are. This
number one is quite
barely
pale
a rosé.
and more orangey.
Yeah, it's just a sort of peachy pink, whereas two...
Oh my God, they're night and day.
Wow, they absolutely are. Number one has a little of the toasty character that I treasure in champagne.
Sort of like yeasty,
yes, exactly. Whereas number two has more fresh berry, strawberry.
Totally
and,
strawberry, like apricot.
Some of that.
Like some stone fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's fascinating. And Sussex isn't that big.
No.
Okay, I'm going in.
All right.
Oh, wow. Wow. The acidity in there is just really like zesty and racy.
Oh, jeepers creepers. That is so good. Yeah, it is yummy. Like green apple juice squirting in my mouth. And then the pinprick bubbles, they are very elegant. Yeah.
And you'll notice.
But then there's some round red fruit.
There is. At the end, there's almost something like watermelon rind or like green strawberry.
And number one?
Yeah. And it has a pretty long finish.
Yeah. That is super classy.
This would be like an awesome brunch wine.
Absolutely.
With Mumsy.
Oh, definitely. I will say my mother is not a fan of pink necessarily.
No?
Like, I would bring her a very nice Abbey triple or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
She's a beer girl.
All right, Mrs. Fresh.
I love that about her. I think
Special
that's great.
K will drink pretty much whatever's put in front of her and be thankful for it. So,
All right,
this
number
one,
2.
I'm dying to taste this one. Oh my god, it's almost like savory, right? You get like the salinity.
Yeah, because it starts out with the red fruit and it becomes, this sort of savory.
Yeah.
And it's juicy too, because there's some like sour cherry acids rolling around in my tongue. Also,
It's got
again,
a really nice weight to it.
very classy with the feels in the mouth.
This one I might get confused with champagne. This one I definitely would not.
No?
This one stands completely on its own to me.
To be honest, I am not that familiar with rosé champagne. I mean, I've had them when I was in the region, but that was years ago, and I certainly don't buy them regularly here because they're kind of pricey.
I will bet you that Duchess Meghan is going to stick a straw in a bottle the minute that baby pops out.
Oh, hell. I certainly would.
Yeah, I would probably do it while that baby's coming out. Ouch! All right.
She could be screaming in agony as we taste.
She could. There could be like a new baby like by the time we finish this video.
Okay.
Are you ready to unveil?
Yeah, all right. I mean, they're both fantastic.
Number 1.
Bolney.
Bolney Estate 2014 Cuvée Rosé.
Nice.
Is this the one that, and it's 100% Pinot Noir.
What? Because I would.
Super interesting.
Wow, it's so pale.
So pale. Yeah.
That's divine.
And this one is $45.
That is heaven.
What do you got?
I have the Digby Leander Pink.
Ooh. Yeah, that
Non-vintage brut, and this is actually a blend I see. 50% Pinot Noir, 35% Chardonnay, 15% Pinot Meunier.
Oh, that's a pretty classic champagne blend.
Totally.
Yeah.
And that is also delightful. Not vintage. I'm sorry, I said vintage earlier, but it's not vintage.
And the guy, this was named after Mr. Digby, I don't know his first name, who was like a scientist and a philosopher and a pirate.
Oh, yeah.
And he invented the modern wine bottle.
Absolutely.
Isn't that crazy?
So we have Mr. Digby to thank for this.
And his wine is, well, it's not his, $65. So 65, 45.
You will not get a rosé champagne for less than 65.
No,
probably.
rosé champagne is expensive.
Very expensive. And this can certainly, I mean, if memory serves from when I was in Champagne, it could compete. So if you want to treat Mama to something special, and you should, because she put up with you.
She is your mother.
Then, I mean, either one of these would be absolutely a glorious brunch choice.
I think we should toast to the Duke and Duchess and to mothers everywhere.
To the Duke and Duchess and to Mama.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.